Welcome, everybody. This is Jeff's Junction. I'm your host, Jeff. Thank you for coming to my channel. We are going to sit down on this episode and we are going to look at part 4 of the guide. Holy smokes. So I did a video for Dimanche Dimash. I don't know why I keep saying Dimash. Dimanche Dimash. That sounds so much better. I could not focus. My camera wouldn't focus. And I couldn't figure it out. I had a thought that perhaps I needed more light. So I turned on my overhead light. It's a big light. It's a big fluorescent. And one or two fluorescents. And I have focus. So I need more light. So I've talked about in comments with people that some of you have said that you like how genuine I am. You like some of my stories. And some have even said that they like my style. And so I look at myself sometimes and I think to myself, okay, why don't I have flashing lights? And why don't I have, cool little knickknacks, pictures on the wall? Like, I don't have anything, no special sound effects, I don't have a light show for you guys. I have these lights up here, but that's the best I have. And I consistently judge myself for what I don't have and what other people do have. I do have a couple of kids across the hall who are very, very vocal about their gameplay. And I wonder if you guys can pick them up sometimes. They are nuts. Not literally nuts. Although, kids are just a whole different kind of wild and crazy. The ultimate Dimash guide. Dimash guide. I asked in the Dimanche Dimash, is it Lila C? Is that how I say your name? I consistently, when I see it, for some reason, I say Lilasi. For some reason, I don't know why. I do it, and I don't know why, but it makes sense to me if it's, I don't know, the vowels are lowercase. So, is it Lilasi? Is it Lila C? I don't want little assy. Anyway, I just want to send some love to you for doing this guide for us, and encouraging me to continue down this path, because I gain so much from listening to his music, and I gain so much from watching your guide, and I just don't want it to end. Another artist during the week that I do weekly, my views have dropped off considerably, and my wife is suggesting that I just let that artist go. And I'm struggling with the thought of doing that because there's so much connection. I think I'm just going to keep everything the way it is, and I'm going to add other artists along the way. I'm just gonna try. I gotta do what I gotta do. Summer's coming. I need to do some videos in advance because we have a 9-day camping trip coming up at the end of July, and so unless you guys just don't have content, I need to work hard and bring some to YouTube that I can upload during that time. Anyway, so let's get into this. 7 minutes is not a short video, so if I add my 4.5 minutes, then we're already at 11.5, so let's just carry on with this. And thank you for watching this. Like, you've already seen the guide, and I'm watching it, and you're watching it with me. I appreciate it.
Димаш умеет быть благодарным. Все, что видим и слышим мы с вами, простые обыватели, это результат гигантского командного труда. Обычно артисты редко акцентируют внимание на своей группе, но только не Димаш.
Джордан, Расул, Зарина, аплодисменты!
И тогда в Сочи он меня представил, представляете? Это была такая неожиданность просто. Он представил меня и сказал, что вот у Зарины сегодня дебют со мной на сцене. Давайте ей похлопаем, давайте ее поддержим. Она молодец и так далее.
Зарина,
Вот,
это ее первый концерт.
это ведь такое ведь никто не делает из артистов.
Особенно вот бывают моменты, когда в конец, самый финал концерта, он вызывает нас к себе. В этот
I
момент
like the
у нас
final
у всех
moments
характер
too, on every
одинаковый
video.
становится, потому что
I'm always watching for something
такое чувство, вот это эйфория,
candid, unique.
это вообще не описать словами. И мы прям все на 100% там пытаемся отжигать на сцене, потому что он как бы, доверяя, вытаскивает нас к центру.
That reminds me of
Классный момент.
that stage, the singing, the connection. A really good friend of mine, I spoke about this in my Sunday show, had passed away, Mark. It was complications of his COVID infection and his COPD. Passed away, and before he passed away, he would he ran recovery houses, you know, for people who had a problem with drugs, have a problem with drugs, and need a solution. He had these houses. He had like 7 houses, and he had rooms in the houses for men. And eventually, he ended up opening up a couple houses for women as well. And he has this connection with people, this big heart. And he would bring everyone to this church that he belonged to. And they always had like the second from the front row. Excuse me. And there would be like, 15 of them on Sunday morning across this row. And it was an alliance church, so Christian-based church. And the alliance church, they have a band on stage, guitar, drums, vocalists, and the feeling of the songs they sang is uplifting, loving, connection, spirit. These are words that come to mind. Family. And when, in that moment before this, like here, and then on the next, here, and on the next one, like that is what it looks like at church, at this guy's church. This is what it looks like. It's like a rock concert of super profound, deep, uplifting emotion, and I get that sense, and from this stage, and it's such a strong connection when they play their songs, and it's really hard not to fall in love with the experience, and I need to go see Dimash live, because I believe that it would be such a profound spiritual experience. I just know it would be.
Классный момент.
Мне очень приятно, на самом деле не забуду никогда, когда первый раз Димаш на концерте в Сочи. Неожиданно для меня и для Хизри он в конце программы объявил нас, поблагодарил за дружбу, за работу, за профессионализм, за человечность.
Моего друга Максима, Crazy Max.
Я только стою с камерой, я даже это не записал, потом кого-то попросил, там из фанатов, общаемся с ним, прикиньте, говорю, хоть на памяти, чтобы у меня было такое, ну, приятно было. Действительно, очень удивительно.
После каждого концерта говорит там спасибо моему брату, другу, аранжировщику, Ирландии Чурину. Там эмоции, конечно, переполняют. Для моих родителей очень такая честь, я думаю, что про сына говорят. Но за это хочу Димашу отдельно спасибо сказать.
Ирлан, во-первых, это человек с огромным сердцем, и с большой душой. Потому что на таком уровне аранжировать может только хороший человек. И он нереально музыкальный. Я очень горжусь им. Я считаю огромным счастьем иметь такого брата, такого друга, как Ирлан. Потому что многие артисты ищут своего, того самого аранжировщика. А вот Вите как не повезло. Мы с ним можем болтать часами, мы с ним можем говорить о чем угодно. Он тот самый человек, один из немногих, которому я доверяю, по-настоящему доверяю. И я желаю ему и мне самому, чтобы наша дружба жила навеки.
День ночами. То есть не каждый артист об этих людях не говорят. Ну, я из плохой ничего не имею в виду. Но как бы так принято. То есть аранжировку сделали все. А здесь Димаш каждое свое выступление старается отметить меня, рассказать, как он это сделал со мной, как мы это сделали.
Каждый из них самостоятельная персона с богатым внутренним миром и большими амбициями. Они не рассчитывают на его помощь, но точно знают, что если понадобится...
I'm so distracted. That was so touching, him talking about his friend. And I just... overwhelmed because I had that best friend that just, passed away. 2 best friends. Hang on a second. Okay, so I just feel like they're sharing, and I want to share too. So this is a picture of my buddy John and I many years ago. But see if I can show you. I don't know if it's gonna work. Not gonna work, is it? It's not working. Almost worked, eh? Almost worked. Anyway, that's my buddy John and me. Such a terrible setup. And I'll find a picture of my friend Mark, okay? And that there is my friend Mark and I motorcycling in the mountains. Anyway, those are my buddies who are no longer here, and I cannot help, like, it's just killing me inside, like these were best friends for life. And I have a friend in Ontario who was the first friend that I met when I cleaned myself up, and he was the guy that was supposed to be my friend forever. I was the best man at his wedding. We now live so many miles apart from each other, and like it's just a whole world apart, it seems. And it's just, I'm so grateful for the family that I have. My wife and my kids, they are so supportive for me. They're so loving. Like when I struggle, they're there for me. And I'm so blessed to have that, right? They are my best friends right now. And I have another, a friend of my wife. He calls me, he wants to hang out. He's a busy man, I'm a busy man, but he's showing me that kind of friendship, and I appreciate that from him. His name is Brennan. And the funny thing is, my mom's maiden name is Brennan, so there's a little bit of a connection there.
Свое выступление, старается отметить меня, рассказать, как он это сделал со мной, как мы это сделали.
Каждый из них самостоятельная персона с богатым внутренним миром и большими амбициями. Они не рассчитывают на его помощь, но точно знают, что если понадобится, Димаш всегда протянет руку.
Heaven knows I was just a young boy, didn't know what I wanted to be. I got every little hungry schoolgirl's pride and joy, and I guess it was enough for me. So when the race so pretty face, brand new clothes and a big fat face on the rock and roll TV. Today the way I play the game is not the same, no way. I guess it really got me so happy.
You don't have to apologize. You could just jump in on the video if you like.
I just need a Q-tip.
It's what it's like when you've got one bathroom.
Yeah, love you. Bye.
Love you. That's my daughter Kennedy. I'm hearing knocking, right? But I got my headphones on. The end of the video's happening. I'm so connected to what they were showing there of Jordan and her piece in this. And she's moved on to something different. So maybe that's something we can look into. Let me know in the comments. And, you know, I'm hearing this knocking, and then the knocking's getting louder. And I thought it was one of the boys. He knocks on his table when he's playing his game. Just nervousness. I have no idea. And I used to think, oh, I have to mute my mic. I need to mute them. And somewhere along the way, I stopped. And I decided that, you know what? This is my channel. This is my life. They are my family. And if they don't want to be in front of the camera, then that's fine. That's their business. But why should I mute them, you know? And Izzy will come and sit in front of the camera with me, and I like that. And it's funny because I told Kennedy that I was coming up to do a video. So she must have known that I was doing this. She must have known. Perhaps she wants to be on camera. I'll see. I'll see if maybe she wants to sit down. I got an extra headset here for her. Anyway, that is my life. And I was just saying that I love them, and I'm trying to get my wife to come on. She's not doing it. Maybe in the future, she said. We'll see. This is great. This was such. Oh, I can't believe this. I did a really sad, touching song for my Sunday show, and now we go right on to another very, very touching guide video. This is really hard for me to go from a song filled with grief and sadness, sorrow, and love of family, to a song that's uplifting and heartwarming and full of love of family and friends. And it's reminding me of these friends of mine. Both videos reminded me of my two friends that passed away. It's so crazy that I can allow myself to get vulnerable in front of the camera, which I know is going to be seen by many of you. And sometimes it's hard for me to get vulnerable in front of people. You know, I bottle it up a little bit. it's truly an amazing experience to be able to do this. And I keep doing it. And like I said, there was an artist that whose videos numbers have dropped in views considerably, and it just, that's just the path. That's the part of the journey, I suppose. And I'm not done with that artist. You guys might be done with me, but I'm not done with that artist. There's more I need to experience, and I do it on the camera. And I appreciate this so much. It's for you guys to see how I react to things that you love so much, but it's also for me to it's like an outlet for me, you know, like it's a vlog. It's like almost like a personal diary, and yeah, I love it, and I'm going to continue to do it. So thank you again to Lilasi. I'm not sure how to say your name. Maybe you'll send an audio clip my way so I know how to say your name. I have viewers who will go in and write it out phonetically so I know how to say it, and that would be great. Just drop a comment below and let me know. Thank you all for showing your support. I appreciate you all so much, and I look forward to reading your comments down below. So thank you again. Stay blessed, and we'll see you guys on the next one.